A lot of us have been to workshops over the years, probably countless workshops, but it's time to be inspired and motivated. And we have a woman here who is joining us in studio to talk about a workshop that is coming up on November 15th. It's called My Stages of Grace, and we want to welcome Lauren Schieffer to the show, to the radio dish. Hi, we've known each other for quite a while, but have we ever had you on the show? If we have, it's been a long time ago.
But it's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
It has been a while, and I think I was out of town. I was over the telephone, so I haven't been in here looking at your smiling faces at the studio. That's
that's got to be
an exciting thing for me. Yeah,
I was going to say, wait a minute. Mary mentioned that this is a workshop. This is not just a workshop. This is a life-changing event. Tell us what's going to be coming up.
My Stages of Grace is an event for women of faith that gives them the opportunity to explore what their God-given gifts are. Most women don't understand or have denied, for whatever reason, have denied what their gifts are. And it is not until you truly understand what your God-given gifts are, those gifts that you were imbued to use and then utilize them, that's what gives you a life of fulfillment. Nothing else does. And so with our workshop, we allow you to explore what your gifts are, and then we help you put a plan together to actually use those gifts so you walk away from the day with a real plan.
Okay, now this is part of your plan, obviously, because you have a passion for it.
Yes.
So when was that revealed to you? Obviously, well, I shouldn't say obviously, you probably didn't know this is what you were going to do to begin with, but now this is the path you're on. When did that happen?
Oh my gosh, about 4 years ago, my dear friend, Gracie Lichtenstein, she is my partner presenter with this, we were traveling together and talking about what had brought us to the point that we were actually using our gifts, the gifts that God has given us. And for me, that's speaking, inspiring, motivating, and how we had denied our gifts for so long. I mean, honestly, I grew up with my entire life with people telling me to stop talking.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't until I was 44 years old till I figured out that was an actual gift that God had given me, the ability to stand in front of people, thousands of people, and speak eloquently. It is a gift. And it was a simple statement that Gracie she said, wow, if every woman on the planet, but especially in America, if every woman in America understood what her gifts were and used them to the fullest, that would change the face of the nation. And we went, oh my gosh, that's what we should do.
When you talk about these God-given gifts, and I think so many of us, as you were saying, you were told to be quiet. Mary and I had the same thing. I mean, we have the gift of gab.
Shut up, Mary. Just shut up,
Well, I've said
Mary.
that numerous times.
And she still, always.
But why is it? And it is so hard, particularly for women. I don't think it's the same situation when it comes for men. They pretty much know what they're good at. They know what their gifts are. For women, it's really difficult, and it's very difficult for us to find that.
That is very true. And unfortunately, and this is not a judgmental statement, this is just my experience has shown me that especially in a faith-based world, women are taught to be quiet and in the background. And for many, for some, the gift of service is absolutely a quiet background gift. But most of the gifts that God imbues with us, inside of us, are not quiet background gifts. And women are taught to be quiet and be in the background and not use their gifts. And therefore, when one comes out, they think they're being frivolous with it. Rather than, oh my gosh, this is a strength. This is something that I can actually use to make a difference in the world. How do I do that?
If you're at the Crowne Plaza Hotel on November 15th, you'll get a good idea on just how Lauren will help to lift you up and the ability to also inspire you, get you out of whatever mediocrity you might be mired in at the moment. And I know that a lot of people feel there's barriers in their life, but those barriers, you can get around them. Sometimes you just need the right motivation.
Oh, absolutely, and we can show you how.
How do people get registered for this event?
You can go to our website, which is www.mystagesofgrace.com and register. Right now, there's an early bird registration, and that is $99. I believe it's on October 1st. Don't quote me on that date, but I believe it's on October 1st. That changes to a BOGO rate, which is a buy one, get one. So at that point, you will need to have 2 people each registering at $99. And then the rack rate, what they call the rack rate, is $199. But right now, you can still get the early bird rate of $99 at mystagesofgrace.com.
And group rates are still available as
Group
well.
rates are absolutely available. If you want to bring 5 or more, just send an email. Send it to me, Lauren at mystagesofgrace.com. Lauren at mystagesofgrace.com. And I will negotiate a group rate. Absolutely.
Sounds great. It is going to be in Overland Park, Kansas, coming up on November 15th, 8:30 to 5 at the Crown Plaza Hotel right there in Lenexa. Again, register at mystagesofgrace.com and get in on that early bird admission at $99. Lauren Schieffer, thank you for being here.
Ladies, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely.
We're
and I'm
excited.
glad you never stopped talking.
Me too.